Morning, everyone! I am ready to meet the rest of you now and find out how you can make my sentence award-winning. Let's get started! Who's next? You, over there. Why are you moving like that?
Like how?
Well, slowly. But now you're walking quickly. And now you're walking stiffly. What's up with that?
Isn't it obvious? I'm an adverb. We tell more about the action the verb is doing. A minute ago you saw me walking, a typical action verb. As I changed the way of walking, the idea of walking changed in your mind. Slowly, quickly, stiffly, I add to the picture of the sentence creating in the reader's mind. I add to the verb. Get it? Add to the verb. Adverb.
I get it. Now let me ask you this. I noticed that slowly, quickly, and stiffly all have an ly suffix. Do all adverbs have an ly suffix?
I'm impressed. Not all people catch on to that so quickly. Actually, a lot of adverbs have an ly suffix, but not all of them. Well, there are words like well, sure he is well, or almost, he almost tripped.
Okay, so adverbs tell us more about verbs. Great, thank you very much. Let's move on.
Wait, not so fast. We don't just add to the verb. We can also modify adjectives and sometimes even other adverbs. The noun could walk very slowly. The adverb very modifying the other adverb slowly. The noun could be very tall. The adverb very modifying the adjective tall.
Wow, there's more to you than I first suspected, adverb. Nice to meet you. I'll let you know what I decide later on.
Okay, I'll wait patiently. I hope excitedly.
Who's next?
Me, dude. I'm here to color your world and to make pictures in your head and to give objects size, shape, and pizzazz.
And you are?
An adjective, obviously. I take nouns that just sit into the crowd and I make them stand out. I give nouns identity and make them special.
So you're like adding blank to the sentence?
Absolutely.
Demonstrate, please.
Well, what do you have for your sentence so far?
I've got a noun and a verb.
I only work with nouns. Verbs are way too busy for me. Action verbs just never sit still. Linking verbs are okay, but I'm not so crazy about the way that they get in between myself and the noun that I'm modifying. What's the noun that you're thinking of using?
Not sure yet. Do you have suggestions?
Well, if you use the noun dog, I can modify it like this. The happy brown and white speckled hyperactive dog. And that, of course, would also be followed by whatever verb you're thinking of. Jumped, skateboarded, slobbered. You get the picture.
What if that's not at all what I was thinking when I thought of the noun dog?
Like I said before, I can dress a noun any way you want. How about this? The soaking wet, shivering, frightened dog. Yeah, and that, of course, would be followed by any verb you're thinking of, like whimpered, hid, or backed away. You get the picture.
Wow. You're good. You could totally change the picture in my head of what's going on in the sentence. You're hired. It's obvious I'm going to need you if this sentence is going to be award-winning.
This glitzy, glamorous adjective is thankful. You will not regret it. Together we'll make a sentence that will be a sensation at the Golden Grammar Gala. The glorious Golden Grammar Gala.
Okay, enough already. I have to find out what other parts of speech can help me out.
The gigantic, glorious Golden Grammar Gala.
Who's next? Who's next?
Woo! Wow! Could I be next? Cool! I think he's definitely gonna let me be next. Yes, I'm definitely next!
You're obviously excited to be here. What's your name?
Sally! I'm an interjection. Egad, I'm glad to be here.
Are you always this hyper?
Yes, you see, interjections add emotion to the sentence.
You certainly do. And you seem to be located at the beginning of the sentence.
Golly, you noticed that, didn't you? Well, I usually am.
Alrighty then. I think I have a good idea of how you could spice up a sentence. Thank you, interjection.
Hey, glad to help. Yowza! No problem. Hope I hear back soon.
So who's left? Ooh, not many. How about you?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to join these two together in happy...
What in the world? Join what two? What are you talking about?
Well, conjunctions. We join things together.
It's what we do.
Join what things?
Things like 2 nouns, 2 adjectives, 2 verbs, 2 prepositional phrases.
Yes, my friend here will join 2 or more of any one thing. For instance, in the sentence, Jan and Skip ran away. Jan and Skip are both nouns, so the coordinating conjunction is happy to join them together with the conjunction and.
Indeed, I join words all day long. Sometimes I even join phrases like over the river and through the woods.
Wow, you can have phrases? Which are groups of words?
Sure do. I even connect whole sentences. They're called compound sentences. They're 2 sentences connected by a coordinating conjunction.
Impressive. So you both do the same thing?
Not exactly. When a coordinating conjunction joins 2 clauses, it's called a compound sentence.
I just said that. Didn't I just say that?
But when a subordinating conjunction, like myself, joins 2 clauses, it's called a complex sentence.
Well, how can I tell a compound sentence from a complex sentence if you both are conjunctions that join 2 sentences?
Well, when I join 2 clauses, I'm like a glob of glue. In between them, I'm not a part of either clause.
But when I join 2 clauses, I am part of one of the clauses. They call the one I am part of dependent and the other one independent.
Fascinating. That's what the 2 of you are. Fascinating. I will no doubt be calling you 2 back for further discussion. I want to use one of you, but right now I do not know which.
Because I'm so fabulous, I'll be the one to get picked.
The director will pick me, and he'll be glad he did it.
Is it my turn? Is it finally my turn?
Yes, my friend, it is. And you are?
A preposition. I begin a short phrase that adds to that picture that all sentences must create in the mind of the reader.
I'm confused. Can you give some examples?
Do you know how hickory dickory dock goes?
Of course, who doesn't? Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock.
Beautiful. Up the clock is a prepositional phrase. What if the mouse hadn't run up the clock? What if the mouse had run around the clock, or under the clock, or behind the clock, or even up the clock, or
beneath the clock, or through the clock? If he was a ghost, I get it. These are all prepositional phrases, aren't they?
They sure are. So, am I hired?
Maybe, probably. Boy, I sure have a lot to think about.
8 weeks later, at the Golden Grammar Gala. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Golden Grammar Gala. We will award the Golden Grammar Goblet to the most outstanding sentence of the year. And that sentence is... Golly, that extremely happy brown and white, speckled, hyperactive dog jumped over the couch because he was so happy to see his owner, Mrs. Stephen.
You know what really made us winners was how in the beautiful way we came together and worked like a team to create an image in the head of the reader that he would never forget.
1